I'm Nelson Harris, and on this episode of Roanoke Valley Then and Now, we're going to be talking about the history of the Starkey community in southwest Roanoke County. The community of Starkey in southwest Roanoke County in the mid to late 1800s actually went by a different name. It used to go originally by Speedwell, which was named for the large Harvey home that still exists here in the Starkey community, then by Farland, and then by Starkey, named for the Starkey family who operated a business here in this community. Starkey began to develop with the coming of the Roanoke and Southern Railway in 1890, which put a track through this section of Roanoke County. And then the Starkey Depot came, and the Starkey Depot allowed Starkey to really develop because so many of the orchardists in the southwest section of Roanoke County brought their produce here for shipment. And so the Starkey Depot became a critical piece of the economic infrastructure of Roanoke County. And with that, number of businesses began to locate here in Starkey, and with that, population. The Roanoke and Southern Railway came to Starkey in the early 1890s, and it was later acquired by the Norfolk and Western Railway, becoming part of its Winston-Salem division. When it was acquired and became a part of the N&W Railway, the Starkey Depot then took on even greater volume of freight and passenger service. Passenger service ended at the Starkey station in the 1940s, but it continued to operate as a freight depot for many, many years later. In 1915, the Starkey School, the brick school that actually still is standing today and is behind me, was erected by Roanoke County, and it replaced a wooden structure that was not far from the site of the school that is behind me. It operated as an elementary school up until 1961. It closed, and students at the Starkey School then transferred to the Ogden School over on Ogden Road in Roanoke County. After it closed as a school, it functioned for 15 or 20 years as a senior citizen center before the county sold it to a private owner. Most notably for the Starkey area was what happened in 1949, which was the development of the Starkey Speedway. It was a quarter-mile dirt track for stock car racing and other activities. And by the late 1950s, it was actually hosting NASCAR-sanctioned races. Between 1958 and 1962, there were 4 NASCAR Cup races held at the Starkey Speedway. And some future Hall of Famers actually raced here, including Wendell Scott, Richard Petty, Lee Petty, Curtis Turner, and many, many others. The Starkey Speedway really functioned as more than a speedway. It became an entertainment venue. And so in the infield of the speedway were circuses and auto daredevil shows. The speedway also hosted horse racing in the 1950s, as well as many other activities. And so for many older Roanokers who grew up in Roanoke, they well remember the Starkey Speedway and the races and other activities that occurred here in this area. In addition to the Starkey Speedway, there was also the Roanoke Drag Strip. The Roanoke Drag Strip opened in the 1950s. It was exactly what the name implied. It was a drag strip for drag racing, and also the Roanoke Soapbox Derby, which was an annual event, was held at the drag strip as well. The Starkey Speedway closed in 1971 for commercial development, and so is no longer in existence, but the memory bank that it created is one that is long and deep. Starkey today is home to Penn Forest Elementary School, as well as the fairly new South Roanoke County Library. And so Starkey still maintains its vibrant core with schools and churches, and now one of the more prominent libraries in Roanoke County. But Starkey has been in existence as a community for over 150 years in Roanoke County. Thank you for watching this episode of Roanoke Valley Then and Now. We'll see you next time.